Hello, this is Erica Nabaus, and I'm here with the most tech geeky type of ceiling bathroom fan there is. What do I mean? Well, control pad, touchpad, controls fan speed, high and low, power button, humidistat, night light, and heck, the light itself on the bathroom fan, all controlled by one control pad that's included. So let's check this out. Your little installation guide, your light part for the top part of your unit with your night light attached. Nice, okay. And then of course we have the main body inside here, and some screws that dropped out. Brackets for your wall studs, hardware, got a bunch of different screws right here. So the unit itself is made by Homewerks, not Homeworks, like working, but with an E rather than O in the word work. For some details on the unit itself, well, right here is the part that you're going to see. This attached to the roof, then you have a gap all around the edges here, which your air sucks through here into the vent itself. Your lighting and whatnot is all here. So the fan itself is just a simple unit. It's nice that the wires are all in these little clips. And of course has a backdraft protector. And it has like its little foamy pieces to keep from any noise. And it opens and closes fairly smoothly. And the control pad itself is your standard wiring. So most of the install for this is going to be generally in attic because this is not a low profile height. And that'll make it complicated to install in places that there is no attic. So this particular ventilation fan is model 7145-80V-HS. And oh yeah, for color of light, 4000K. That's a good happy medium in terms of color rendition. It's not the yellow 3000 or 2700K color. So that's very yellow though, 2700 and 3000K, or if you go lower than that, goes to red shifted. 4000K is a nice white, but it's not on the blue tint either. Power consumption is listed right here. That is 22 to 30.5 watts. Sound output is 1 to 1.5 sounds. So then it has your ceiling opening, listed at 9 and 1/4 inch. So that's length, and then width 9 by 9 1/4 inch as well. Ceiling opening is 8 and 1/4 inch height. And to attach the fan unit, of course, you'll want to attach this to the body. And of course, it uses a spring tip design, just like many other ones do. So right down here, you have those little bunny ears, and they attach the side clip that you see right attached to this wall. So I'm normally going to use something like this, a non-contact tester, to find your hot. Your HODs are black wire, at least here in Canada, they're black wire that electricity is carried through. And you're going to attach your electricity coming through to your black wire of this right here. Your green is a ground, and that's going to go to a bare copper wire, but your box has to be grounded. Everything has to be grounded, so you've got to carry through your grounding all the way to your electrical panel. And now, your red. So right here is the wire I have set up for my fan going up. So your white, your neutral, is all going to be connected together here, so that's fine. And now the black to the fan is going to be connected to the red. So this entire thing can actually be done with simply 2 conductor, 1 ground. So your power coming in is the one you need, and then your power going out to your fan, another wire. So the best pipe you use is a straight pipe. This corrugated pipe right here that you see, this accordion style, it restricts air, so just so you know. This is a 4-inch particular one, but it would have been actually better off if I actually used about 5-inch, just to avoid any restriction if I want more airflow. And to install from downstairs up would have been a problem because that wing right there, you'd have to cut out that wing, and then you could push it up and have that metal part, the metal lip that's actually on the bottom. So what I mean by wooden shim, you see that lip right here? So normally I wouldn't be able to put that against the board if I didn't actually modify this. So what I do normally for against a stud is put a board, then this of course, to actually just put it flush with that little lip down there. So I'm going to be replacing this switch here, this timer switch that I installed for the current fan, which is right up here. So now everything's installed. In fact, I installed a speaker here. But you might be thinking, wait a minute, they make actually a Homewerks unit with a speaker. Yeah, but it doesn't have a humidistat and it doesn't have dual fan control. So now I want to connect to the speaker so we at least have some sound playing. So I'm going to connect it by Bluetooth. And I'm going to connect my Samsung soundbar T400. And let's play some music. Okay, so we got the power button. Fan low. Bet you can't even hear that right now with the music playing. It's actually fairly quiet. You can't hear very loud. If taking a shower, I can't hear it at all. Fan on high. I can hear it above the shower, but it's not like overly loud whatsoever, so it's actually decent. Night light. Another color night light. Let's turn that off. Humidistat. So if I have humidistat on, the humidistat automatically turns on, and it will turn to low at first when it's between 60 up to 80%, and then it'll turn to high if the humidity reaches 80% or higher. So 80 CFM, 110 CFM. Light on, light level. Yeah, so it's a press each time to lower it 1. And back to full brightness here. Want to turn lights off, turn humidistat off, just whatever you need. And now let's see the rest of the stuff. So right here we got the speaker installed that's playing the music. And here's the light. So if I actually turn it to nightlight mode, so now we got the night light, the night light other color, full light on, and we can dim it down and back to full brightness. So, I hope you enjoyed this install. It's actually pretty cool with this fan. Adding some music is just icing on the cake. Please note, when doing an install like this, you should always refer to a professional installer, unless of course you are trained and skilled in doing electrical. You don't want to burn your house down, and I don't want you to burn your house down. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.
This is not BIOS, tech and hardware.
The one issue I had is when turning on the light with this little button here, is sometimes the light would stay on the odd occasion where I had to press it and press it again. So that's one of the little minor flaws of the unit itself. Other than that, I have not really experienced any issues whatsoever. Everything works as it should. One other thing I noticed after install, when the room was completely silent, you can hear a slight buzz from the actual control pad itself when the power is actually set to on. In this replacing a Braun 80 CFM 2.0 sounds, so this actual fan, even on high, is actually quieter.